Go. Hi, home-based travel business expert Dean Marino here, folks, and I want to thank you for joining me. You know, if you're doing some research about Platinum One Destinations P1D, first off, I want to commend you because, unfortunately, I talked to a lot of people that, they didn't do their research. They talked to somebody, they sounded like a nice person, they told them this was a great opportunity and that there were, some great products that were involved, and they could make a lot of money, and they took their word for it. Maybe they even offered them some sort of a deal or bonus. They took their word for it, they jumped in only to find out that, well, it just wasn't all that it was cracked up to be. So if you're doing your research, first off, I want to commend you for doing that. Now, what I want to focus in on today, this is episode 1, we're going to talk about the points. And episode 2, we're going to talk about renewal fees and what needs to be renewed and some of the ongoing costs of operating Platinum One Destinations or even owning the membership. Now, today I want to talk about points. As you're aware, I would imagine, that with the Platinum One Destinations program, you're gonna buy basically one membership package. It doesn't matter how much you pay. The membership package that costs $1,500 has the same components as the membership package that could cost up to $15,000. Membership package. It doesn't matter how much you pay. The membership package that costs $1,500 has the same components as the membership package that could cost up to $15,000. The difference is points, and you get more points for spending more money. And as you go through the member guide with Platinum One Destinations, if you've done that, you may notice some of the examples there. Like, for example, if you're booking airfare, first-class airfare from Los Angeles to Beijing, China, I believe the price was about $6,800. And in order for you to get that price, it required you to cough up 3,000 points. There was another example down in Mexico at a resort that was about $1,900 for 2 people, I believe. And that also required 3,000 of your points. And of course, discounted condo stays, those also would require another 3,000 points. So if you start adding these things up, you realize that, gee, if I only bought the membership that was $1,500, and I've already used these 3 vacations, or these 3 different things that I booked, I've already used up 9,000 points, so I'm going to need more points pretty soon. So you want to be aware of what it's going to cost you to buy more points. As you purchase more points, basically those 300 points that, or 3,000 points that you use, that would cost you about $300 in US dollars. So you want to be aware of the value of the points because those are going to run out. Now, I know that with Platinum One Destinations, the leaders of that organization, for the most part, that do a lot of the training, they came over from Coastal Vacations. In fact, you might even notice on the website a lot of the income claims and how it changed their lives. Obviously, those claims were made during the time when they were operating their Coastal Vacations business, so it really didn't have anything to do with Platinum One Destinations. But the main point there is I think you're probably aware of how Platinum One Destinations would compare to Coastal Vacations in terms of being able to book travel on the internet or being able to pick up the phone and talk to somebody in customer service, as opposed to having to send in certificates or using discount cards where you have to call the hotels directly and call different vendors to shop around yourself. So I think you're aware of that. What I want to talk about is in operating their Coastal Vacations business, so it really didn't have anything to do with Platinum One Destinations. But the main point there is I think you're probably aware of how Platinum One Destinations would compare to Coastal Vacations in terms of being able to book travel on the internet or being able to pick up the phone and talk to somebody in customer service, as opposed to having to send in certificates or using discount cards where you have to call the hotels directly and call different vendors to shop around yourself. So I think you're aware of that. What I want to talk about is in comparison to Global Resorts Network. And you know what? Even if you're committed to Platinum One Destinations, it is just vitally important that you know the Global Resorts Network program inside and out. And the reason why is because even if you're not looking at it, I guarantee you that the prospects, these leads that you're paying all this money for and all these hours contacting them and following up with them, if they're doing their research, they're looking out there to see, you know what, where are they going to get the biggest bang for their buck if they're going to start their own home-based travel business. So let's take a look at Global Resorts Network. Now, the first thing that you'll notice is that with Global Resorts Network, if you want a lifetime membership program with them, that's 100 years, there is just one program. The same way like with Platinum One Destinations. However, it isn't sold for different prices. There isn't a $1,500 program. There isn't one that's, you know, $5,000. There isn't another one that's $15,000 and so on. There is one lifetime membership program, and it sells for $2,995. So that's the first difference that you're going to notice. The second difference that you'll notice with Platinum One Destinations is, well, if you're looking for points, you're not going to find them. Forget about those points because there aren't any required in order to get the deep discounts with Global Resorts Network. Now, with Global Resorts Network, yes, you can book your reservations directly over the internet. You can go to your member website 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you want that personal concierge service, yes, we do have people that will help you directly over the phone and answer whatever questions you've got. For example, if you want to book a Disney cruise and you have questions about, you know, where your cabin is in relation to, you know, the main dining room or something like that, they're going to look that up for you. They're going to get you the answers that you need so that you can book that cruise with that peace of mind of knowing that you got all your questions answered before you did it. So be aware of that. Now, in addition to that, you also want to be aware that with Global Resorts Network, there is no annual renewal fee, and I'll talk about that more in video number 2 or episode 2 of this series. But those are the main points that I wanted to mention in this video, is the difference in points. The fact that with Platinum One Destinations, those points, if you're actually using the membership, you will run out of points and you'll need to go and buy new ones. So you want to be aware of how that membership works. My name is Dean Marino. I'm the home-based travel business expert, and I invite you to personally speak with me before making any kind of a move in the entire home-based business arena. Again, my name is Dean Marino, and I'm